I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Now, as some of you might be aware, recently I uploaded a video about one of the greatest YouTubers of all time, Luke Stevens, and in that video I was just a little bit aggressive and unfair in my critiques, and all my points weren't founded because I didn't have enough evidence to back up my points. So, in today's video, I'm going to be looking at this video more objectively and reasonably, and I want to deeply apologize to Luke before this video gets forward, okay? I did not mean anything I said. I was playing it up for the video. I'm deeply sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Luke, if you're watching this, I love your content. I've watched every single one of your videos at least twice. Your videos have gotten me through my life, because through my painful moments, I've been able to watch your content and have a smile on my face even then. I look to you as a father, Luke, and I just don't want you to think that I have a negative opinion of you. You're like a god to me, man. You know, back in 9/11, I was watching a Luke Stevens video, and that is the whole reason why I was able to survive. I need his content in my life, and I don't. I just don't want him to think that I don't like him. I mean, how could I possibly think he's a show for Yakuza 8?
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, this game is absolutely outrageous in every single way possible. I can just put forward my honest thought. And it features an extremely expansive combat system, a gripping story, blabbering. Let's just get into it and start playing, because I've been waiting a while. I've been very excited for this.
Yes, the man who hasn't played a single game in this franchise before and was not even going to play it at all until the sponsor has been so highly anticipating this. But he's not a show, guys.
If you're not familiar with Yakuza games, that's totally fine. This game has been designed so that you can jump in if you're not too familiar with the franchise. Though, if you are familiar with it, I'm sure you're gonna love lots of the little nods and perhaps returning characters and concepts and things.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Ah, yes, by returning concepts, and the fact that he says that you don't need to play any of the other Yakuza games to get into the game, that is the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Does he not realize that this is following up on a 9-game long storyline? But no, guys, you can jump right into it. It's not like it's a direct sequel to 7 or anything like that.
The core gameplay loop is very similar to what you might recognize from other JRPGs, where you're living a life as this character. It's not totally isolated, and they don't pretend like you are not a person living in the real world.
I just want to make it perfectly clear to everyone. I did not edit that part whatsoever. That jump cut was on his own video, which just makes him look like he has no idea what he's talking about, because while he's rambling, he says the same thing twice, basically, and he's editing this down. He had the perfect opportunity to cut that part out and then make another point. How did you rewatch this video back and think, you know what? People are going to want to buy the game after I say this line. Like, what is wrong with you?
To learn how to play. So the combat here is kind of a hybrid system where it shares elements with turn-based combat, but it also mixes in some other stuff with real-time combat systems. It's actually a really cool melding of two different archetypes of combat systems within video games, and I'm frankly a fan of it. It's actually super cool. It's just a mix-up of the two that works surprisingly well and is very, very fluid at the same time.
Luke! Stop acting like this is the greatest thing you've ever seen in your entire life, dude. It's not even that impressive when you really think about it. It's basically the last game, but oh no, you can move a little bit this time. Guys, it's so impressive, but honestly though, all he's doing is just like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. This is the same thing with 7. All you're really doing at the beginning is just hitting like the X button to punch the guy until you kill them. That's not really that cool. The gameplay doesn't get good until later on in the game, bro.
There's the perfect guard. I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
There we go. Ba-ba-boom. Love it. Get our payouts. Level up, no grin, love it. And we're on our way. And so it begins. Dude, that hurt so bad. I tripped and bumped my elbow into a metal fence. Landing with your head against it. must be a nightmare. He just leaves it alone. Well, that's one way to do it. Or is that supposed to be wood? It kind of looks like metal. Maybe it's wood. Good luck washing out this stage. Oh, he's going for the money. I see.
See, Yakuza games are just outrageous. He's got crap all over.
Yo guys, Yakuza games are always so outrageous. I mean, even though I've never played a single one before, but
And now we get the opening credits. You see, Young, yeah, that's right. He's in this game.
thanks for fucking reminding me.
Oh my god! Oh jeez! Oh my god!
What can we also appreciate groovy title sequences? What was the last game you played that had a groovy, really high production value opening credit sequence like this? It seems like games basically don't do that anymore. They put like a little bit of text on screen, maybe, as you go through the first hour of the game. But that's it. These types of like carefully crafted cinematic and narrative title sequences really are not a thing anymore. They're really just not. Instead, you get the lazy stuff. This is like a title sequence that also continues to tell the story in an artistic way. And I love it. It's so refreshing.
That will make sense if you're familiar with the franchise. But again, no spoilers.
Which you aren't, and it makes no sense why you told people earlier you don't need to play the other Yakuza games to play this one, when literally what you just showed towards what I believe to be the beginning of the game based on your video is that this part directly correlates to the last game. You're still playing as the main character from the last game as long as the other protagonist throughout every other game. So why would you skip every single game in the franchise to play one that follows, once again, a 9-game long saga?
Here we go. Ooh, see, this is like a penthouse in New York City. I know we're not in New York City, but if we were, this would be a penthouse. I'll tell you what. You got like, ooh, the bathtub. You got your laundry machines.
Shut up, bitch! Who you talking to? Fuck you, you fucking female!
There. Ooh, it's pre-filled. And then it just drains onto the wood pallets. So you're just good to go. Then you have your little dining area here. This is
Bro,
great.
can this
Probably costs
dumb
like
fuck just
$15,000
get to the
a
actual
month,
game instead of doing
And off
nothing
we
and just
go.
talking
As
and
you can see,
just...
there's all sorts of,
You're
like,
not
little shops
funny.
and
Why
stuff
are you
as we
still
walk
going
around.
on?
So there are some like places which are very thematically tied into what they do. I'm trying to be apropos here. But you know what I need to buy from here? I need to buy the jumbo sausage, and I have enough yen, so I'm gonna do that. It's actually a weapon, which I freaking love. It's literally a weapon that is a gigantic sausage. What else could you possibly need?
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
They also have a massive massage machine. A health device upsized for more medically effective vibrations, weighty enough to work as a weapon. And it has an attack and weapon skill that can paralyze as well. That's super cool. And then there's all of these different things of underwear you can buy. This one for 29 million yen. Great Fortune Gold Undies. Gold Undies feature the image of a certain off-putting character.
He does this for most of the fucking video.
You can see also there's a whole personality system. So Kasuga
Say that one more time.
system. So Kasuga his personality is represented by the following traits:
Kasuga? Bro, his name is Kasuga. What are you talking? Oh my god.
passion, confidence, charisma, kindness, intellect, and style. Refining Kazuka's personality will earn him many perks, such as increased resistance to enemy skills and status ailments, as well as access to new facilities, which is pretty cool. What is this, an RPG where your decisions matter and can alter the state of the game? This is madness.
Bro, why is he acting like this alters the entire course of the story or the gameplay aspect or something like that? Bro, it barely changes anything. What are you talking... Bro. Oh my god. You have not played video games before, have you? What? Like, this barely changes anything. This is like saying, oh my god, bro, the stats in... Actually, hold up. The stats in Persona change more than this.
Okay, time to head into work. Another day, another dollar. Let's do it, fam. Oh, back to the grind. Back to the grind. Here we go. Don't mind me, everybody. Don't mind me. And now we fight the street thugs, as is tradition.
Hey, Dad. How's the riding going?
Let's go. And ba-boom. Love it. That'll teach you to pick on a homeless man.
I still have no idea why the fuck Luke decided in his video talking about the game to mostly not even describe the game, but just fucking jerk off to it.
Customize our party with the weapons that we purchased. So for example, I can use my massive massage machine as a weapon now. And I can also equip the jumbo sausage to my other friend here who can use that in combat. This gets pretty outrageous, and so just buckle up for it, because these are like the starting weapons. It gets even crazier as the game goes on.
Bitch, bro. Bro, how do you know? How do you know these things? How do you know all these things, but you haven't played the game? When you make a video talking about the game, how about when you praise it for all these different things, you actually fucking play it? Oh my god.
You will suck his fucking dick, do you understand? He is our bread and butter, you motherfucker! I am high on cocaine!
And now we can actually see that loadout.
Remember when he said you don't need to play the other games to understand and, you know, you get the story of the game or whatever? Yeah, these are the minor characters he was talking about. You know, the character you're mainly playing as, the main character from the last game, and your two party members right now? Also characters from the last game that were also important to the plot because they were fucking party members for almost the entire fucking game. But no, guys, you don't need to play the last one. Guys, it's like a new experience for all new Yakuza fans to jump into. You fucking bitch.
Makes callous remarks. Oh man, it's just so silly.
Never do that. Ever again.
Keep my dick and balls inside. Wish I had a wet wipe.
Life could be a dream.
What the fuck am I even doing anymore, man? Why am I here? Why do I exist?
The thing, the main setting for this game is in Hawaii. So I want to show you what Hawaii is like in actual real-time gameplay. However, that takes a little bit of time to get to. In the title, they start you off, of course, in Japan, and then you eventually find yourself in Hawaii through various means and methods that I won't spoil. So I'm going to keep playing the game. I'm going to get to that point, and then we'll return in an hour or two's time.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You have all this information when, according to you, you were just you were offered to get the game, and then you accepted it, downloaded the game, and then in this video multiple times before you even fucking started it, you haven't, like, given the fact that you know more information than you're acting like. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you had no interest in this game before. What the fuck?
And I'll show you what's up in Hawaii.
Stop fucking testing me, Luke Stevens! Oh!
And off we go to the magical land of Hawaii. And so it begins. And so it begins. They've left the party because now I'm going off on my own, fam. Now, I'm not going to explain the story reasons why, because, again, spoilers. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but it's because I care about your enjoyment of a story-heavy game, so I'm going to keep that quiet. But in this case, we've reached the point where we're flying to Hawaii, and we're going to see what it has to offer us. Oh, do you see it? Do you see? I've been to Hawaii once, and it was gorgeous. We went to Kauai, which is like a different island than we're going to here. It's much more like rugged and less developed. It's where they film like most of the Jurassic Park movies and stuff like that. But I do love me some Hawaii. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Everybody who's watching this video in Hawaii, comment down below, represent, because I'm actually very curious how many of you guys out there seeing this are actually in Hawaii.
Dude, this kind of shit pisses me off so fucking much, guys. Like, you never understand how annoying it is, bro. Unless you, like, get what I mean by that. Like, if you don't know why it's annoying, you'll never get it, bro. This dude in his fucking video talking about the game, he could have had a fucking review of it and actually gave information. Instead, he slips in meaningless information and actually factually incorrect information in his video alongside fucking like most of the video being him just rambling about fucking nothing. Shut the fuck up and fucking talk about the game. Give her a review, or if you're not gonna give a review, at least give a good impressions video instead of either fucking sucking it dry without explaining the good parts of the game or aspects of the game properly, and then getting stuff factually wrong. Dude, how do you pride yourself on all these things, but then in this video you fucking slip up for everything? Oh my god. Why do we even breathe oxygen? Holy shit, I want to die.
Aloha! Aloha indeed. And here we are. Walking out, behold, the magical land. I remember when I went to Hawaii, it was like a 7.5, 8 hour flight. We got out like at maybe 6, 7 p.m.
We do not care.
And I remember walking through the doors of the airport out into the open air of Hawaii, and it was just like the most humid and hot feeling out of nowhere. And I was coming from cold, bitter, dry Colorado. So it was like, whew, we are not in Kansas anymore. My goodness gracious. Yeah, let's hop in the minivan taxi. Very, very accurate. And head off.
And here we are. Ignore me pushing somebody in a wheelchair. That is for reasons that I'm not going to say. And we are actually inside of downtown Honolulu, I believe, at this point. Very, very different vibe, much more open. And I honestly really like to the Shaka, bro. That's very accurate. Everybody does it there. It's like a whole thing. Anyway, I lost my train of thought because that was awesome. Just an NPC casually going Shaka Bra to you as he walks by. That's amazing. But I actually really like that they started the game in a very different environment than this. Oh, he did it too. And I like that because it makes the difference and the shift in location all the more clear and drastic.
No fucking shit, Luke. That's like, oh my god, it's almost like every other fucking game is in Japan, and this one is in Hawaii, and they wanted to show you the clear difference. Why are you even talking about this? Just get to the actual fucking gameplay.
Because you were just in the very cramped city streets in Japan, and now you're shifting forward to a very different place, and the player character feels different. The player should feel different. The characters within the world feel very different, and I just think it works really, really well. Sometimes it can get messy with pacing because maybe the game starts narratively really, really slow, but I personally think it's worth it if you can make that change in location hit extra hard.
I honestly would not be surprised if you thought this game was a fucking masterpiece from playing like a few hours of it. Because, dude, how can you like suck this game off endlessly, this long, and then act like you're not a shell for it, dude? This would have been most like, even if he didn't say he was sponsored, anyone could tell because the fact that he hasn't played any of the games before, but then he jumps in extra fucking excited and is fucking so hyped the entire video, bro. Oh my.
There is a lot more to enjoy within Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Infinite Wealth features a bunch of minigames, including one called Crazy Delivery, which is inspired by the Sega classic game Crazy Taxi. And in this minigame, you basically ride around on your bike trying to earn money doing delivery runs. You can complete deliveries faster or do tricks while delivering these orders to get better tips and things like that. It's super fun and a great way to make some extra cash on the side.
Yeah, guys, it's so fucking fun that I even played the minigame myself, and I just took it from the trailer instead of actually playing the game. Wow!
Honestly, after recording this video, I'm happy to say that I cannot wait to continue playing this game. Sometimes I film an I tried video for a game that's like a kind of a question mark, or I'm not sure about, but you know, I'm down to try it and share with my audience, whatever. But in this case, this is a game that I'm playing for this video that I'm definitely going to continue playing in my private time, off stream, off camera, just enjoying it for what it is. And
I mean, yeah, you know, like, normally, I don't really know if I'm gonna continue playing a game off camera, but, you know, with this game, I'm part of a franchise that I've never played before, with a story I don't understand, because I haven't played any of the games before. You know, I was just so sure from the very beginning of the video, which is why, instead of reviewing it, I made a video like this. Huh.
You know, people ask me all the time, Luke, what games do you play when you're not filming videos or not making critiques or reviews and stuff? And usually there's like one game at a time that I'm playing that I don't make content on because I just am enjoying it and I want to keep it to myself and enjoy it and cherish it, you know? And I think this might just be it. I'm enjoying this enough that I kind of want it to myself and I want to enjoy it.
Okay, what the
So I probably am going to talk about it on stream plenty because I'm enjoying the heck out of this, but I think this might just be my new obsession for a little bit.
And like, shoot, I mean, everybody's planned it out, but I've planned out mass shootings.
You know, I've had my own fair share of obsessions over the years, but I've never been so obsessed that I couldn't even fucking describe the thing that I'm talking about properly.
It's about time something took Baldur's Gate 3's spot, and it's about time we give that game a little bit of a break. And this one seems like a very worthy successor to the masterpiece that was that game. So I am here for it, and I'm having a great time. Again, shout out to the devs and to Sega for sending this game over.
So, shout out to Sega for sending this game over so I could blindly suck it off and lie to my audience. Thank you, Sega.
I am just loving it so much, and I at this point can't recommend it enough. It's just raw fun.
He can't recommend it enough, guys. That's why he couldn't even describe the fucking game.
It's just raw fun. Like, it's just outrageous, wacky fun, and I'm loving it. With all that said, thank you for watching, everybody. I love you dearly. Check out the game in the links below in the description box or in the pinned comment. Much love. I'll see you in the next one. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.
I think I need an adult after that. What the fuck? Honestly, you guys are so fucking lucky. You don't even know how good you have it. I had to watch this fucking awful video multiple times. First, I had to watch it to know what it was like. Then I watched it again to make sure I wasn't fucking tripping balls and I was right on my assumptions and everything that I got from the video. To make sure I wasn't completely wrong about him shilling it. Then I had to download the video, which I had to look at in the background while it was downloading. Then I had to import it to my PlayStation, which I also had to look at. And then I had to fucking watch it multiple times to do the commentary for this video. You guys are so fucking lucky that you didn't have to suffer as many times as I did. But the main problem with this video, in case you just wanted a quick little recap, and also there's extra information too, is that he's openly shilling for the game hella hard. He doesn't go into detail about the game and instead praises it the entire fucking time. And then even though it has problems that he calls out in other games, he doesn't call it out here. Like the whole, I hate it fading the black in the middle of the fucking cutscene, bro. Bro, Yakuza does that with almost every single fucking cutscene, and he didn't call it out at all. But then, with other games, he's so quick to point it out as like this thing that he fucking despises in every video game. But no, guys, it's perfect in every way, like in my video, bro. And then he's like, oh yeah, this is the game that's gonna take out Baldur's Gate 3 for me, which is why I barely talked about it, didn't go into detail, and I barely fucking played the game, so, but it's taking over Baldur's Gate 3, guys. It's just, God. And in his video, he didn't mention once the New Game Plus controversy, which you don't know. The Yakuza developers are charging you extra money for features that's been in every single fucking game before this. And, like, bro, why are we charging for New Game Plus? Like, is that really how low we're going? New Game Plus, a feature that should be free in every single fucking game? But of course, people defending this, like, you don't need a New Game Plus to start a new game. You can just start a new game with a completely blank slate, which means you can work your way up again. That sounds so fun. No, you fucking bitch. If I wanted to do that, I would have clicked New Game instead of asking for a New Game Plus, you dumb fuck. But anyways, look, you might not think that Luke should bring up the controversy. However, I disagree completely because this is the type of content that this dude makes. This is what his viewers are expecting him to point out in his videos, not completely ignore the whole thing and then endlessly praise a game and suck it off without even actually believing the shit he's saying and faking his reactions for content. That's not what his viewers came for. And if you like Luke Stevens, you shouldn't be on his defense force. You should be calling out this fucking shitty behavior. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you didn't suffer as much as I did, and thank you. That's all I can really say. Bye guys, see you in the next video.
I can just put forward my honest thoughts.
He's a jackass!
Be careful with that, huh?
No, it's okay. It's not long.